another edition of Handicap Born Black in America. I'm your host, Ramon Roan, and this is being brought to you by Judicial Freedom Riders. We're a nonprofit organization. Our mission is to reform our justice system. Our justice system needs some reformation. If you have any dealings with the justice system, be it criminal or civil, and you're a minority or poor white, middle class white, you will learn the horrors of a justice system that is run amok. The title of this message is Pastor Run Amuck. A pastor in Louisiana, in Montgomery, Alabama, at Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church, he said through a series of sermons that he was on drugs, he had misappropriated church funds, and he's HIV positive, and he slept with several of the church members. Now, this man said that this man, McFarland, who's led the church for like 23 years, first revealed to worshipers in last month that he contracted HIV in 2003. Now, last month you let the church know that you're HIV positive. You waited 11 years and count. You waited 11 years to tell the church that you got HIV. Now, so you've been hiding that for that long, and top that off, you knowingly had sex, of course, outside of marriage. You had sexual relations with the women of your church. Well, you don't know nowadays. Unfortunately, you don't know, because these men nowadays, they go both ways. So you had sex with parishioners in your church, knowing that you are HIV positive. Now, we're not saying that hey, Magic Johnson and many others lived many, many, many years and don't even die from AIDS. But however, nobody wants that disease, and you should at least give that person an opportunity to say whether they want to try it or not. But for 11 years, how could you do that? I mean, what kind of pastor are you? Now, the question I have is, what kind of people going to have a pastor like that? How'd you choose him? If you look at him, he looks like a little pimp. I don't know how big he is, but he looks like a pimp. I just have a problem with that. Look, this right here, and I'm not a Baptist, but the Baptists are underneath the umbrella of Christianity. What things like this do is that many black men, they don't go to church. You have black women that don't go to church. And the reason why they don't go to church is because when they hear stories like that, you don't hear the good stuff that the many good pastors and church leaders that they do. You don't hear that. But what you do hear is stuff like this. As my friend and brother Hassani Pettiford wrote a book called Pimpin' from the Pulpit. But this brother is pimping from the pulpit with HIV. Now, as I was saying, what happens when these stories come out, it further tells someone, say, hey, I ain't even going to church. Man, forget it. I'm not going to church. Because if that's the kind of stuff that's going on inside the church, I can get that out right where I'm at. I mean, hey, look, you're right. You can get that same stuff right side the club. Here it is, the pastor sleeping with the people in the church. I'm just going to go ahead and say, probably bisexual. Sleeping with both men and women in the church, got HIV, passing it on to other people. And this is the cause. Instead of dealing with the issues of the black community, because this is a black pastor, instead of dealing with the issues of the black community, he's more dealing with his own issues of trying to get his groove on, get his freak on. Look here, this kind of stuff there. Let me tell you something, and I'm not promoting this at all. I'm not promoting this at all. But this is the kind of stuff that gets somebody killed. Could you imagine? Could you imagine this woman slept with this man, and this man got HIV, knowing he got HIV positive? Man, I'm telling you right now, that can make somebody go off, clean off. You want to know where to pass it at? He gator bait. I have a friend of mine that's in Florida said, "Look here, Ramon, I can make a Negro disappear." That pastor is wrong. I think he should go to jail. Anyone who would knowingly having sex, unprotected sex, and without divulging their status to a woman, I think that you should be incarcerated. That's my opinion. I think you should be in jail. If you're going to knowingly affect someone with HIV, you should go to jail. And that's including that pastor, McFarland. This has been another edition of Handicap Born Black in America. Please visit our website at www.jfrinc.org. Become a member. It's only $36 for a year. What we're trying to do is reform our justice system. We do have some innovative ways of tackling racism and injustice in our country. My name is Ramon Roan. Please join. Please subscribe to this, because that also helps support our efforts in seeking justice for all. May God bless you, and may God bless America.